Good morning, guys. Get ready with me today. Let's cook. After we're done cooking, and I'm gonna get ready for work. So right now, I was just putting everything together in the kitchen, getting ready to cook. So today, I'm going to be cooking fried potato grain. So yeah, guys, let's stay together in the kitchen and let's do this. So I woke up this morning, freshen up. After I was done freshening up, I just started putting things together. Things away. And after I was done with that, so I took my meat out last night, but it was still kind of defrost. So I'm cooking this like for my kids mainly. So there won't be like any pepper in it. So I took out some chicken. Luckily the chicken was defrost and it came out apart, so it didn't come out apart that easy, but it was easy to come out apart. So I took the chicken apart, the one that I wanted to use. Then after that I used the other meat and I took out my deep fryer. So that's the part for the deep fryer. So I started washing my chicken, putting it in there in a pot. After I was done with that, I cooked my seasoning. I started cutting my onion and putting it in there and started seasoning the meat before putting it in the deep fryer. So as you can see here, I cut the onion, just putting it in the deep fryer. Adding it to the meat. After I was done with that, so yeah, basically that's all I was doing this morning. Then after I was done doing this, I put my meat on the fire. After I was done putting the meat on the fire, right guys, I started cleaning up. So as you can see here, I'm seasoning the meat. After I was done seasoning everything, I put the seasoning. I know some of you are gonna be asking that, oh my god, how much of seasoning did you put in there? Well, look, I cook, I don't know, for some reason, I think it's an African thing. When you're cooking, you're seasoning your food, you season it until your ancestor holds your hand. I think that's the saying. You season your food until your ancestor holds your hand and say, that's enough. I learned that from an older person. So guys, as you can see, so instead of me cooking while I was cooking the soup, I also try to make some breakfast for the kids, right? So as you can see right here, it's me putting all my seasoning together, putting my look at me. So okay, on this one, right, I had to zoom in the camera, guys, because the way my camera was positioned, I didn't like it, so I had to zoom in to look in to see the pot. Okay, so that's what I was doing here. So as you can see, I was seasoning my meat, and you see again my ancestor are holding my hand to season that meat. that food, right? And guys, trust me, I'm sorry, it comes out right. It does not, it will not be salty. If that's why you guys are thinking, oh my god, that is too much seasoning. Trust me. So after that, I put my potato grain inside there to mix everything together. Then I'm gonna let it cook. So while that was cooking, I put you're not going to see the other pot on the other side, but it's behind the stove. So I use that to make like pap for my kids. Well, we call it, some people call it pap, some people call it money calamari. So I got this money, but I wasn't really feeling it because I didn't make it from scratch. So usually I like to make mine from scratch. So this one I got it from the store. So when I got it from the store, so that's why I make that. So this is me here tasting my food to make sure the seasoning that my ancestor helped me to put in this food was right. so as I was done with that, I just took out my food, the rice. I cooked the rice. Well, you won't see me doing that, cooking the rice, but I cooked the rice as well. So after I was done doing that as well, of course now, a sister gotta eat. So anyway, this is me right here, just mixing the pap right there. That's it right there. That's the breakfast Monica Lama was telling you guys about. That's it right there. So as you can, I already, that was already cooked. So as you can see, my food, my stew was already cooking. So I had to leave it like that for it to cook for a little bit, for a little longer, so it can be good. So I cooked, like I said, I cooked the stew. That's me washing the rice, getting the rice ready to please God, don't look at my shoes, okay? I was cleaning up, so I saw these two shoes together, so I just put it on because I didn't want to put it away. So yeah, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. So anyway, after I was done on that, I had to come back again and check on my stew. As you can see, guys, look at that. Look at that beauty. Fried potato grain. Guys, fried potato grain. So after I was done that, it was cooked, and I just took it. I decided to take it out and put it in a bowl. Then after that, I just took some rice and put it in the pot. Guys, this is the best part of the food. Okay, if you leave this part of the food, you don't eat it, guys, I don't know what you're missing out to. You don't know what you're missing out. So I feed myself. After I was done feeding myself, I feed myself and I feed my baby, of course. After I was done with that, then I went to take a shower. After I was done taking a shower, and I changed into my work clothes, getting ready to go to work. Okay guys, I'll see you in my next video, and thank you for watching. Bye.